Alright guys, let's start chopping up some of these vegetables and fruits and stuff for this homemade dog food recipe. So we're going to start with the sweet potatoes. These are the sweet potatoes. I'm going to start with the sweet potatoes. Then we'll get the apple. Then the broccoli. Then we've got carrots. And for the most part, we're going to be using the Instant Pot, just because it's faster. I'll be cooking some of the meat separate, because it's not all going to fit in the Instant Pot. So we're going to cook the potatoes, the broccoli, the apple, the liver, and the gizzards in the Instant Pot. I'm going to add some bone broth, some coconut oil, some beans, some pumpkin. Max eats better than I do. He's such a spoiled boy. That's okay. Now don't worry about brown spots and stuff, because dogs out in the wild, wolves, whatever, their descendants, they digest all that stuff. It's not going to hurt them at all. Since we have a smaller breed dog, we got to chop this up a little finer than you would have to, say, for a husky or a shepherd. Most of this is going to get mashed up anyway once we combine it all. Before you start serving your dog or cat homemade food, you should probably consult a veterinarian to make sure your dog is getting the proper nutrition from what you're making him. I'm just using information that I got off of YouTube and the internet. I did some research before I started to make sure he gets everything he needs, vitamins and minerals. Now, I'm not making a meal for one day here. I'm making a meal for the week. This goes in the Instant Pot. Chop those up real good. Max loves carrots, don't you, Max? Adding 1 cup of water. One rinsed can of pinto beans. This is 1 package of chicken gizzards. It's okay that it's frozen because we're pressure cooking it. Gonna add about 2 or 3 cups of chicken broth. seal. Now we're going to turn it on manual, and we're going to cook it for 15 minutes. While that's cooking in here, I'm going to continue cooking the chicken, turkey, and liver separate, and then I'm going to add it when this is done. So let's do that. When cooking for your pet, you want to have organ meat and muscle meat. So the organ meat here is the gizzards plus this liver here. Then the muscle meat is the chicken and the turkey. You want to keep it balanced. Cooks pretty quickly. Got the lean chicken, lean turkey. And then I added the beef liver. I looked for chicken liver in the grocery, but they didn't have any, so I got the beef. Okay. I'm going to turn it off. That's ready to get added to the Instant Pot once that's done. Alright, it's done cooking. We're going to release the pressure. Alright, pressure should be out. Open this up. There we go. Make sure the veggies are soft. Yeah. I might have to break up some of these gizzards. Cut them up a little bit. Okay, I took out some of the broth. Save that for the future. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add some brown rice. We're going to add some oats for calcium and fiber, vitamin A, D, and it's going to also bind this stuff together. One tablespoon of coconut oil. Spinach. Now if your dog doesn't like spinach, if you try and feed it to him raw or something and he doesn't like it, doesn't mean he won't like it in his dog food. He probably won't even taste it. But the nutritional value is worth it. See, it's becoming more pasty. That's what we want. Alright. Add the meat. Turkey and chicken and liver. It. It's looking mighty good. Okay. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of pumpkin. Max pumpkin. Just about a half can. Smell the pumpkin. It smells pretty good. Add back a little more stock. Yeah, that's better. These oats still need to thicken up. Alright, I'm going to heat that up a little bit more. Now I'm going to chop up the chicken gizzards and add that to it, and then we'll be done. Alrighty. Gizzard pate coming right up. I put it in the processor. It could be gamey, these gizzards, so I just put it in the food processor, made it a pate. It'll break up nicely in here. One more thing to add, eggs. I'm gonna add 3 eggs. And suddenly it looks like dog food. Now we're going to take this off the heat. We're going to chill it, and it'll be ready for dinner. Now we're going to transfer it out of the pot so it can cool off faster. Separate the two. Now we can leave this out to cool. It's cooked beef, so it's not going to spoil. If this was a raw meal, then you wouldn't want to keep it out, but it's cooked, so we can keep it out for 30 to 60 minutes, let it cool off a little bit, and then stick it in the refrigerator to cool off the rest. And then we can bag it up, freeze half of it, put half of it in the refrigerator, and feed the dog. We'll let this cool, then we'll bag it up, and then we'll show you Max eating his food. Hey Max, good morning. You want to eat your food? Huh? You want your special food? Huh? Yeah, it's breakfast time. Let's see what we got. Let's go in here. Oh, there it is. They're all bagged up. All right. Right, you want your special food, buddy? Yeah? Grab a plate. I'm gonna warm this up a little bit. All right. There. Homemade dog food. Made this last night. Had to go to work, so I couldn't film us feeding the dog. So let's put some in here. There we go. He likes his dog food. He likes his homemade dog food. There we go. Now I'm going to put it in the microwave. There we go. So 1 minute. We'll only heat it for about 20 seconds maybe. See, he's all excited. He knows what's coming. Yeah, he can smell it. Alright. You don't want it hot, but you don't want it cold either. Put it in there a little longer. A couple seconds more. Hey, buddy? You're waiting for that food, huh? Yeah. Yeah, huh? Yeah. Hey, you want to lick my finger? Huh? Yeah. Ooh, that's good stuff, right? Yeah. There we go. Always check your dog's food. Make sure it's not scalding hot. Looks almost good enough to eat. Maybe if it didn't have the pumpkin in it, I would eat it. Okay, let's see. I made it a little too warm. I'm going to have to cool it off a little bit. So, we'll be back with that. Alright, it cooled off a bit, so now we're going to go feed Max. Right, buddy? You ready? There you go. I put a little cheddar cheese on there for extra, because he's such a good boy. Yeah. There he goes. He likes his food. He enjoys his homemade food. It's better than feeding him from the table. And this is dog grade, so. Is that good, Max? Yeah? He's a real picky eater. We tried kibbles. Some of it he eats, but he doesn't eat a lot. Most of it he just leaves there. And then we got the soft food, the soft dog food, the Caesar. He started enjoying that, the soft food, so that's how I got the idea of looking up how to make homemade dog food. Because he enjoys the soft food instead of the hard kibble. That hard kibble, it's baked like 500 degrees for who knows how long. Everything is baked out of it. All the nutrients are baked out of it, in my opinion. Look at him go to town on that. He really likes turkey. He's enjoying that. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Maybe you can try this for your dog or cat. Cats eat it too. So if you try it, let us know how your dog likes it in the comments below. And then the ingredients should be in the comments. I mean in the description below. Thanks, guys. Oh, he ate it all. Good boy.